Hello everyone, my name is Chok Weng from Thai UMT FOCS Year 2 Semester 3 Group 15, and this video is made for our assignments of AACS2034 Fundamentals of Computer Networks. This presentation will be divided into two parts, where I will start the presentation first, then my group members Chong will continue the presentations to the end of it. So let's get started. First of all, I would like to start off with the introductions. In this assignment, two of us have been hired by a small medium-sized organization called TechX Solutions, Sdn Bhd, as their network engineers to design a local area network. So in this assignment, we are also required to estimate 20% growth of addresses in all areas. Not only that, we need to have distance between locations, such as you can see in the slide. Location A is next to location B with the distance of 500 meters, while location C is 200 meters away from the location A. Now, let's look at our network design. So as you can see in the slide, we have separate departments into three different locations. Location A, which is placed on the left side of the network design. Location B is placed on the right side of the network design. And the location C is placed on the bottom of the network design. So next slide, we can have a closer look at our design. So I'll be talking one single department in each location due to time limitation. So in location A, administrative departments is located at the second floor, and we have three different divisions in these departments, which are administrative hub, regional administrative office, and remote administrative support team. The administrative hub is used to handle main administrative functions for the entire department, and the office provide administrative supports tailored to their specific area. Lastly, the remote administrative support team basically work almost the same as the hub, but their setup might be differ from the others, possibly relying more heavily on virtual networks. So in location B, I'll be talking about the Big Data Hub divisions from the Digital IT. And the Big Data Hub is dedicated to managing and analyzing large volume of data, often referred to as big data, to extract valuable insights and drive decision making across the organizations. We divided this department into a data analytics and insight hubs, which is responsible for analyzing large volumes of data to extract meaningful insight, and a data engineering hubs where it is focused on building and maintaining the infrastructures necessary to collect, store, process and manage large volumes of data effectively. So in location C, we have 5 different research and development labs with different purposes, but since the network is a bit too big, so I'll be explaining 2 labs only in this location. Market research and competitive intelligence plays a vital role in analyzing markets, dynamics and competitors, with the primary goal of maximizing profits. Through in-depth analysis and strategic insights, these functions inform decision-making processes and identify opportunities for growth and competitive advantage. So together with this lab form a comprehensive ecosystem dedicated to driving research, innovations and strategies development, guiding organizations towards sustainable success in dynamics market. So now let's take a look at our subnetting tables, also known as VLSM table. So this table is used to calculate the IP address before estimating the 20% growth of all addresses, and I'll discuss about the after 20% growth table in the next slide. So back to this table. This table you can see all the information for departments such as number of hosts required, maximum hosts, network addresses, CIDR, also known as prefix, first usable address and last usable address, and broadcast address. So the IP address that we use is 10.0.0.0. Since the largest number of hosts needed in the network is 496, the minimum of 9 bits had to be reserved for the host portion of the network address. So there will be 2 power of 9, which is 512 IP addresses available in this network, but we still need to remove 2 network addresses for the networks and the broadcast address. We still have 510 usable IP addresses for every networks. In the next slide, we have another table which is used to calculate the after growth of 20% of all address. So we use the same IP address 10.0.0.0, and the largest number after 20% growth is 596. With that being said, the minimum 10 bits had to be reserved for the host portion of network addresses. So there will be 2 power of 10, which is 1024 IP addresses available in this network, but don't forget to remove 2 network addresses for the network and the broadcast address. Then we still have 1022 usable IP addresses for every network. So that's all for my part, and now I will pass it to my group members, Chok Weng. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Chong Weng, and now I'm going to present part 2 of our assignment, which is addressing table. In this table is to show out the IP address where we can assign to each intermediary device. For example, we use 10.0.2.1 to assign into multi-layer switch 1. The next table is to show out administrative department that the IP address where we can assign to each end device. For example, we assign 10.0.0.4 into PC1 IP address. So the next is about IP configuration. For router, these are the commands I use to configure the router, set up IP address, and also set up password. First, the enable command is to go into privilege mode, and configure command is to get access to configuration menu. When you want to change the hostname of the router, you can type hostname followed by hostname value and press enter, and it will change the latest hostname here. To assign IP address into interface of the router, you can type interface followed by the interface name and IP address, and the IP address value, subnet mask value, and don't forget to type no shutdown to turn the interface on. Next is to set the password for router. Use line console 0 for select physical port and type password and password value, and don't forget to type login and press enter to indicate password is to be checked at login. Next is to set password before entering into privilege mode. The command is enable password followed by dummy password and enable secret followed by password value, and last is service password encryption to render the password. So these are the basic configuration for router. Next is to configure switch. They are similar with router but have some different, which is to assign IP address and subnet mask on switch. We use interface VLAN 1 followed by IP address value, and subnet mask. And don't forget to type no shutdown to turn the interface on. For switch, we can also assign a default gateway on it by typing IP default gateway and the IP address. So they are the basic configuration for switch. Next is end device. For PC, by default, the IP4 address, subnet mask, default gateway are empty. So we assign the IP4 address to the IP address range, where we calculate in subnetting address table and also subnet mask, and we use the IP address assigned to the main switch for the department as the default gateway. So these are the basic configuration for PC. For laptop, I will also same as PC, tablet PC also, server also, but in printer, they are different. For printer, you can select the printer you wish to configuration and select a config and select fast internet and choose a static radio button, and you can assign the IP address and subnet mask on it. For default gateway, you can select setting and choose static radio button, and you can assign the default gateway on it. So these are the basic configuration for printer. Last is about device ping demonstration. So I will start to demonstrate how the end device can ping to each other. So in first, we select PC0, which is located in location A, to ping to PC6, which is located in location B. So we need the PC6 IP address. We select PC0, select desktop, and select command prompt, and type ping and followed by the IP of PC6. So for the first time, the reason the first ping usually fail is that the remote router in that LAN has to put the ping request on hold to send out an ARP broadcast to learn the MAC address of the remote device, then wait for a response and then send the first ping through. So we try again. So the second time is showing successful ping from PC0 to PC6. So for next, we use laptop 7, which is located in location B, to ping to PC12 located in location C. So we need the PC12 IP address, and we click the laptop 7 desktop command prompt, and we ping try again. So it's show successful ping from laptop 7 to PC12. So that's all for our presentation. Thank you.